Households and small businesses are unlikely to see lower electricity bills until at least the middle of next year, as the Prime Minister calls on Queensland and New South Wales to introduce coal price caps. Political reporter Olivia Caisley joins me live from Canberra. Olivia, Anthony Albanese is under pressure to strike this deal with New South Wales and Queensland.
Good morning, Danica. So soaring energy bills are likely to be a key political issue this week ahead of a national cabinet showdown on Wednesday. The Prime Minister Anthony Albanese is trying to persuade New South Wales Premier Dominic Perrottet and also the Queensland Premier Annastacia Palaszczuk to introduce coal caps in their states. So this is something, though, that they're pretty reluctant to do because it will result in lost revenue for them, and they want to see some kind of financial compensation from the government. It is a bit of a race against time, though, because these coal price caps need to be locked in pretty soon. Otherwise, households and businesses won't see the benefit for at least 12 months. There has been some improvement on gas, though. A new code of conduct for gas producers is expected to be unveiled later this week, and the federal government is also expected to thrash out the final details of its energy package by the weekend. Asked about this energy issue this morning, Shadow Immigration Minister Dan Tehan said that it was all about getting supply into the market.
The Albanese government seems to have no plan whatsoever to be able to deal with the energy costs that this nation is facing. Higher gas prices, higher electricity prices. We were promised lower electricity prices before the election, and they just don't seem to have a clue.
And Olivia, Anthony Albanese is ending the year in a commanding electoral position.
That's right, Danica. So the final news poll for the year shows that Labor has lifted its primary vote by 1 point to 39%, which is the highest level since the election. This is ultimately a good result for the Prime Minister. This poll was taken last week when the government succeeded in passing its National Anti-Corruption Commission legislation, as well as its Industrial Relations Bill. It says will get wages moving again. The coalition, though, has made no ground over the past month, with its primary vote unchanged on 35%. Former New South Wales Liberal MP Jason Falinski told ABC Radio National this morning that the Liberal Party had failed to be true to its values at the federal election.
We need to provide a better vision for the future for those groups, but for all Australians. We need to be true to our values. We need to have a narrative and a story that is compelling and convincing to those particular cohorts that the ANU study pointed to, and you need to do that by being true to Liberal values, not by trying to mimic the left on these issues.
Interestingly, Danica, news poll showed that support for the independents and minor parties had fallen to its lowest level since the election.